Alrighty. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, to the Asia Weekly for the first week of 3.7. We are back with a new season and a bunch of new cards today. I'm Louis, and I'm joined by Turtle.
Oh, I'm really excited for all the new cards today. So, hope you all are gonna have a lot of fun. Speaking of which, let's get into the tournament format for this week.
Yeah, it's going to be 5 rounds of Swiss with one deck each per person, best of one. Relatively simple stuff. If there is not a winner by the end of it, we will go into a top cut. But I think actually that's kind of like we have enough players today that probably isn't going to happen.
Maybe. And those who go 5-0 will receive $10 worth of in-game purchases. And how well you do in weekly tournaments will also contribute to your eligibility for the major tournament being conducted at the end of the patch.
Yeah,
If
that's
you do
obviously.
exceptionally well, yeah, you might be invited.
Yeah, usually it's been like roughly 7 wins across 2 tournaments gets you in, but we'll have to see how it is. It really sometimes depends on like how many people actually show up to the tournaments. In the regions with more players, there's often you often need more wins to make it.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. We do have our first match lined up. I'm not sure if they have started yet. It is going to be Kremlin versus Duck, so at least 2 former finalists of the majors. Kremlin having won the most recent one, so perfect way to start, and we're about to head in.
Ooh. Chongyun prior freeze with Shenhe versus Shenhe Venti, and I don't remember what that last character is.
I think it was xiao. Interesting sort of like way that people approach Shenhe. Some people have really gone deep into the animo route, just using the swirl and the infusion to deal the cryo damage, and other people have gone into sort of the more normal attacking route, probably using Shenhe's talent as well, and are using Chongyun and Yula and Ayaka, those types of characters with it.
Yeah. There's a lot of ways to use her, I guess. With animal or not. And here comes the cryo application skill, both starting on Shenhe. So Duck's gonna go for the Xingqiu burst.
Yeah, we're gonna set that up. Classic freeze play. Although this is definitely far from a classic freeze deck.
True.
From that ending early here, not sure if let's check. Okay, we do have some ramp here on Duck's side as well, so not gonna burst this turn. Both are gonna ramp. Criminals are gonna have a bigger turn though with 12 dice.
Yeah, equivalent ramped twice with both Hyman and Lyman. So that's gonna be huge dice.
So the extra cards surely don't hurt. Both are playing Leo Resonance, or how do we call these cards? Do we just say Resonance, or are we saying like Allegiance or something?
I just say Leo Resonance.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, the equivalent switches into Venti because, well, Xingqiu's gonna burst you and fly Hydro to himself, so smart move there.
Yeah, a bit of lag on the stream here, but yeah, we should be back in a second. Swirl coming over, Shenhe frozen, but Shenhe has done her job, so it's not really that much of a problem. Actually, wait, no, never mind. Has not done her job yet.
Yeah, she hasn't applied a E yet.
Yeah.
She's just taken damage, I guess.
Yeah, this is gonna delay the game plan a bit, but we might just see the infusion being set up here on Chongyun. Never mind, also frozen. Get.
The freeze team is getting frozen. Man.
Yeah, Xingqiu turning into the biggest backstabber around here.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, Duck's got the Xingqiu left unfrozen, I guess. Has Lyman as a rare card, and also does have
The Leah
Leah
Resonance.
Resonance. Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is you kind of have to get off of Chongyun, otherwise he's gonna go down, and he's kind of your carry, so you can't really afford that.
Yeah. That's as well. Seems like Shenhe's gonna have to go for the burst here. That's not gonna be good for the opening team. And Duck's gonna go for the ramp. Yeah, not much else to do over here.
Wait, can't you transfer all the Omnidons here? With the Leah Resonance? I'm not entirely familiar with the new cards yet, but I'm gonna check that quickly.
Duck will get 3 Omni dice in the next round and 2 Fox on Lyman.
Okay, never mind. Okay, Leah Resonance dice are always Omni dice. I think I was confusing it with Vanarana, who just like picks up the dice and gives you the same dice back.
Ooh. Yeah, Duck's a disadvantage here. They do have 13 dice, but it's equivalent to us 11. But they are way low on health.
Yeah, you're gonna need some huge turns here. Now we have seen Chongyuns do ridiculous comebacks before, so I wouldn't count Duck out yet. But at the same time, like so far behind in setup at this point.
Yeah. Decides not to kill Xingqiu. Maybe have to force Duck to switch and use 1 dice, I guess.
Yeah.
He's gonna free Shenhe, but she's already kind of done the job, so. No, Chongyun doesn't have any cryo application on him. Which it's not gonna feel nice if you try to use Venti skill with him having no cryo application on.
Now you could technically, like, there's enough dice on Duck's side to freeze everyone here, as long as Prinlet permits, but really it is kind of difficult to really make that work in practice.
Then again, Z equivalent could be going could be swapping to Venti for this swap stall, so they could swap into xiao later to do the single target damage.
Yeah.
Yep, the other
Like-
stacking's gonna.
Yeah, I think at this point you kind of might want to just go over to your own Shenhe and maybe do a bit of sacking. Survive until next round and then maybe be able to do something from there.
Yeah, you get to keep your Chongyun burst, I guess, for a bit longer.
You're also gonna proc Lieben. The only problem is you kind of leave Kremlin with 8 dice, able to do whatever he wants, and that's.
Yeah.
Oof.
If Venti skill didn't give 2 free swaps, the equivalent will be on around probably 5 dice by now. But that Venti skill gives an additional 1 more skill that he wouldn't have been able to use otherwise.
Is Shenhe being taken out? But that kind of means you can start on Chongyun here next turn and maybe get something done with the prior resonance.
Yeah, plus the burst is gonna do a lot of damage to Xiao with trying to anchor the deck right now.
Yeah. Like, you're kind of still hoping for a top deck here. You're probably gonna need like something like Lotus Crisp.
For Dark or Z equivalent, because I think Z equivalent has a Lotus in hand.
Yeah, for Duck. Gonna need that, yeah. Yeah, that's not what you want to see right now.
Yeah, she does high roll gamblers though, which is definitely going to be necessary. But I'm not sure if she's going to be able to pull this 1v3 off.
Yeah, especially because Xiao can just plunging attack the moment like the character goes down, which is gonna do a heck of a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Shenhe goes down. But now Kremlet just with the normal attack being able to finish this off, and yeah, Kremlet going 1-0. Duck will have to fight from here to make it into the top 5.
Yep, she could still go 1-1 later, but those 5-0 3s for the week is over.
Yeah, like it has to happen a lot in round 1, obviously.
Yeah.
Got relatively few results in yet. But yeah, I think we have another match lined up, or at least like another perspective. But until we got that ready, I kind of want to just talk about like the resonance cards, because I feel like that's like the biggest like new thing, other than like the individual characters, of course, because like it kind of changes how you build decks. Like before, you couldn't really run rainbow decks that easily, but now you have like much more different ways to build. Obviously, like the strongest is if you can run 2 different resonances, but even if you can't, you often have one now. You know.
Yeah, people are building their decks to accommodate for region resonances as well as elemental resonance now. With some decks even being named after their region resonance, I think. Like either Zuba, Electrocharge.
Or like what Kevin brought earlier in the EU EU weekly, which was like Fatui Hutao with the Sisin Mage and the Pyro Agent.
Ooh, yeah.
Cleaned up with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Really got to see that like we have like a lot of the characters represented. Like I've seen people like today bring the Abyss Lecter, bring the Electro Hypostasis. Like people really want to try these cards, and I'm sure a lot of these have like relatively viable decks attached to them.
Yeah. I also seen some people just bring old staples from the meta. Like today, there's Redshifted bring out 3.5 double animal unchanged, the OG Boda Cheat Synchros. While everyone else bring Shenhe and other animal units. Some people still remain the same.
Yeah, I do think that Sucrose definitely has like a place in the current meta, especially with the Lantern coming in. I actually think that's really good on Sucrose.
The Lantern?
Like the new equip card, the Nahida Lantern. I forget what it's called.
Nahida signature weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't seen anyone use that.
1,000 floating dreams. There we go.
Yeah.
+1 damage +1 damage per reaction triggered, like twice per round. I can see that working with Sucrose.
Maybe. I mostly hear of people using sacrificial fragments previously. I haven't seen anybody use the nahida weapon yet.
Alrighty, seems like we're ready to jump into our second game. It's going to be Mystic Hunters versus Mizuna. And we are in what seems like the final third here.
Seems to be a replay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're still relatively far in.
Versus Raiden Kule Yaimiko.
Well, no more Ito.
That's fast.
Yeah, but
Into the game.
like I've seen Ningguang like solo crazier things, honestly.
Yeah. It's not looking that open for her though. At least I think, since she's up against 3 characters. She didn't just manage to kill Raiden though.
I was about to say, you mean 2? Ah!
And bye-bye game. And well, we saw the Mystic lost, I guess. Due to replay speed.
Alrighty. So let me actually check like how far the bracket is at this point. I got a decent amount of wins already laid down. If we maybe want to look at that for a second.
Alright.
Or not.
Oh, that's perhaps being prepared on.
Yeah, we got Potato beating Redshifted. Okay. Let me check here. We got Artemis beating Setsuna. Rocky beating Alice B. And a bunch of people still in game right now.
Yeah. Still a lot of people
keep hitting the refresh button. Ooh, Dot here losing round 1 to Mato.
I kind of expected games to be faster, since I feared that the meta is more aggressive now and things, and people win in lesser turns now compared to the previous patch.
Yeah.
A lot of people are still
All right, we are ready to maybe give this another go.
Yeah, we might have another match here, and yep, it's Mizuna versus Mystic Hunters.
Okay, we're coming in a bit earlier this time, so we know a bit where this is going, but maybe we'll see how we actually got there. Mystic forced to end turn here. Mizuna going to go first. Quicken is applied. Raiden is on 1 energy already.
Oh, Catherine. Both sides using the Catherine card. Let's go.
Yeah, people have been really starting to pick that up, and not really in this game, but like there is a lot more like Switch synergy, like with the monster mechanics and everything.
Yeah, though I'm not exactly sure what fast swapping does that much for double GL Raiden, since I imagine that you probably just mostly stick to 1 character.
Who's gonna use the Emblem of Severed Fate as well? Interesting.
And Sumeru City placing down as well.
And now we are about to be back where we were before. Mizuna using 8 dice immediately, and Mystic kind of left with all the dice now. So we did see them being able to blast open the gates here.
a bit of waste that Mr. used the Master Traveler Companion and then used the Inazuma residence later on. It's kind of a waste of the Master Traveler Companion if you're gonna need to use it anyway. I don't think it matters that much though.
Yeah. Alright, so you have Ningguang, you have the Jade Shield up, you have Lotus Flower Crisp. I have a hard time saying this is over.
Yeah, but it's gonna trigger Crooked and she's on 6. So Mystic still has Lotus.
Ooh, double Lotus. If we're gonna make it that far. Is this Timmy proc turn or is this next turn?
I do not remember.
Let's
That's
see.
some OP dice, I guess.
Okay, we got the extra Timmy. Got us Lisu. Very useful.
Oh, they're fast swapping to Yai Miko.
Is that gonna do 6? We got Quicken Up. Might be enough already. Emblem of
Yeah,
Seven
those
Fates.
Place of the artifact, I'm not sure if you really need that at this point of the game.
Oh, that's 7 damage.
Oh,
That's gonna be the game. And
that's just it.
Misa takes down Mystic. And yeah, moves on with 1-0.
I need to know how much damage Yai Miko does. Wow.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of calcs we don't know today. We got Boar taking out Tarantrum. Jocelyn taking down Jatnad. Scaramouche taking out Ark. So a lot of sort of favorites falling relatively early here. Ref versus I'm Too Fast is still in game. I don't think we really have access to that, but that's definitely one to look out for.
Mm.
I think we're pretty much done with this round. So I think we're gonna take a quick break. Move over to round 2, and we'll see you there.
Yeah. And we're back in for Double Nemo Shenhe versus Double Nemo Raiden.
Yeah. One obviously a bit more burst focused.
Yeah.
I like the Shenhe
Um,
synergy. I'm not entirely sure about the Raiden synergy. But Raiden is
yeah.
just good in general. So
Like, Venti's verse is kind of not that great, I guess. His verse is just okay. So I suppose they could be going for the xiao verse over here.
yeah.
Which seems to
Has
be the case.
ooh, we got a gamblers.
Nice. That's
Tong
gonna
is a
leave
bit
them
backed into a
pretty
corner
nice.
here.
Yeah, they do still have Xiao who can anchor for them. And with the least you give them one energy. Seems like they're hovering over the first button.
Yeah, got a gamblers of their own. Let's
Yeah.
see.
I think a skill will kill Venti, the opponent's Venti off field.
Yeah,
So that
that's
would
true.
generate some dice for them. Yep. They're gonna have to tune a bit their hand to produce another skill or verse here.
Yeah, we got the clap back here. Shenhe goes down. We got another
Yeah.
drop here. Only goes up to 2 though. So unless we see a northern fried chicken,
Yeah.
Wanderer is pretty much done with the turn. On the other side, Tong might even be able to finish it here if he's able to take out Xiao in one attack. I don't think that's the case though.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do
it's
have
slow.
they do have food in their hand right now, too. So I think that could at least make them take Xiao out. But Raiden is gonna the enemy Raiden is probably gonna end turn first.
Yeah, let's also not forget that there's 3 damage from the summons coming for Xiao on Tong's side at the end of the turn. So unless Tong, like if Wanderer ends turn here, Tong will have to win this turn. Otherwise, that's probably going to be it. Hash Brown on Raiden as well, and I think that's pretty
Yeah.
much all she wrote.
I don't think it's quite possible for Tong to win here. Well, actually, I'm not sure yet. But
Like you can take out
it,
the Xiao here, but I don't think there's any way you take out the Raiden here.
yeah. You only have 2 dice after you kill this, and that's only going to give you reduced dice in a normal attack for this particular instance. So
Yeah.
I don't think there's much Tong can do here.
Yeah, we'll not have a window next turn either. And you
And then,
kind of at this point, like you committed, you have to do the normal attack, but yeah.
yeah, nothing else you can do. Then Raiden will probably take the W next turn by doing a normal attack to finish Xiao off.
Yeah. Bit of a lament type mood. Sometimes it is kind of like sad to see like a game so inevitably end. Yet like still go to like the dice roll phase and like, yo, these are pog dice. Like couldn't ask for better dice, and it's not gonna matter. Wanderer takes the game. GG's, and
Yeah.
we'll take the 1-0.
7 animal dice and couldn't use any of them. Man, I see those dice in my dreams, man.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm Too Fast has taken out Rev as well. Let me see here what else is interesting that might have happened. Lisa taking out Runic as well. Like, as much as like we have a lot of players around, we have a lot of players with names around though as well. Like, it's not like a lot of the times you see like like a lot of the players that like you know their names off, they are good.
Yeah.
Taking the first round, but a lot of them have lost this round. Like, I'm just being informed that it also looks like Crapaholic might lose to Wave here, in which case we have a bunch of like really good players, like genuinely good players at 0-1.
Yeah, I suppose the competition's just that tough.
Yeah. Seems like we might be able to catch the end of Wave versus Crapaholic. No, actually, it's about to end here, so...
I suppose then we'll be seeing the next round pretty soon. When it happens anyway.
Yeah. I think at that point we can take a quick break. Maybe we will have a replay that we can show during the break between rounds, but at the same time, we might also just be back for the next round. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you in a bit.
Alright, we're back in with red shifted with double animal versus real hunter with River Maiden, Ocean Riding. Two classic
Yeah,
old decks, one with a new twist.
yeah. Like Redden kind of fits into this package like relatively quickly and relatively easily. I don't even
Yeah.
think I don't know, what does Raiden really do worse than Fischl? Because I have a hard time thinking about it.
Worst elemental application probably. That's probably one. Oh, I realized my V2 avatar is dead. This is fine.
It is slightly moving, I think.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the regular swirl all over the oceanid. Which is not that great for Ryan since they're gonna switch in, you're gonna have to switch in again if they wanna pull off the Ryan burst. But nope, they're just gonna summon Oceanid again. It probably works as well. And now they're off to Mirror Maiden.
Yeah, I feel like one of the problems you have with double animal control, especially this old school style, is when you go up against the deck that really doesn't care what character it's on, it has a play no matter what.
Yeah. Like, they could very easily go for the E here on Mirror Maiden to increase the hydro damage on Sucrose. But they're gonna go and retreat over to Mana to probably Rapier, yeah. And Sucrose over here has Chaotic Entropy right there in the card stock, so that's pretty neat for Redshifted.
It's gonna be Mona down though, so these two animal
That's
applications. These two hydro. Damn, these two hydro applications will have to last for the rest of the game. To be fair, Animo's pretty good at juggling those.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be that much of an issue. That Mona's done the job, she applied the element. And the two hydro applications and the other two characters aren't gonna suddenly wipe out in an instant for some reason.
Yeah. We do have the healing around now though for Redshifted. Has both of the Lucky Dogs, has some mushroom pizzas. So at this point, sort of the stall phase is starting. We're just trying to outdamage your opponent.
Yeah, they do manage to get off the chaotic entropy though, which will definitely help in terms of dealing damage. Though it does wipe off the hydro application from Mirror Maiden.
Oh, Mirror Maiden burst is we
That's
don't
unfortunate.
we don't have the ability applied. Okay, with the Adeptus Temptation, this might be enough though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 9 damage.
Yeah. Still, Red does still have Gene with 2 Lucky Dogs in hand and Mushroom Pizza.
Yeah. Not sure why you wouldn't use Lucky Dog right now. I guess you can just sort of wait it out.
Yeah. Though they're committing to doing a lot of damage here and still healing up.
Yeah, and
That does do a lot of AoE damage though, and they're
I was about to
gonna...
it is doing the damage.
Yeah.
Also, I guess you
Heal
kind of
again.
don't have to heal up here because the Favonius Cathedral is up, so that's going to be the healing you need anyway.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you could just decide to tune Favonius Library and a Lucky Dog and a Mushroom Pizza here if you really want to. But you're also gonna take that summon damage at the end of the round. Which is probably gonna be at least
That's writing down.
5 damage from the summons, I think. But it does give it, but doing that seal does give Jean a burst, which she can heal from.
Yeah.
Nope, 6. I miscalculated. No, it's not 6.
Yeah, right, because the maiden ability is up. Now,
Oh, but
the thing is, unless Redshifted has another star sign here, you can't really take out the Gene right now, and like a normal attack is not going to be enough, so you need the burst.
yeah, it depends on whether Real Hunter has any sort of energy cards in hand.
Yeah, or
Right
a
here.
way to survive the damage, to be fair, as well. Like, you know, not even Lotus Flower Crisp gets you enough, but maybe Lotus Flower Crisp plus Hydro Resonance is enough, I guess. It's
Yeah.
tough to get out, though.
Well, I guess we're waiting on Real Hunter's decision. Oh, they managed to get Lucky Dog, but that's not gonna save them.
Yeah, that's not enough. To be fair, okay, there's no food yet. What food do you have? No food. And yeah, that's going to just be an elemental skill on Jean for the win, and Redshifted will take down the new MMEC with giga old school double animo control. Amazing.
We need Shenhe when you have the whole Chi double animal, I guess.
Yeah. It was really that turn that MMEC kind of overcommitted into and left Redshifted with 8 dice to just absolutely clean house, like do swirl into swirl into swirl into swirl. Like, you don't really think of Animo Control as like the deck to do like 1 billion damage, but swirl is one of the highest damaging reactions out there.
Yep, with chaotic entropy on the field, your swirl damage suddenly becomes the -2. And you're suddenly doing 3 plus 5. You're doing 7 damage entirely with just 1 skill with the chaotic entropy up. If you'd manage to do a swirl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we might have another game soon or in a few minutes. But
Yeah,
we can wait and see.
Okay, it seems like we have a game. Alright, we got
Another double
Rita versus
animal.
Ayu.
It's one last standing Edo, but with a full burst. And that Edo looks pretty stacked with a weapon and artifact.
Yeah, plus Cathedral in the back as well.
Yeah.
I don't want to call this game, like, I don't know. Ito can do a lot, but there's still only so much, you know? So I'm not entirely sure, like... It's tough, because Geo can really just carry with one unit. It can just happen.
Mm.
We don't really know the state of like how many how's it called have been used by this point, or how many Geo resonances.
Yeah, I think Edo has a Millilith artifact set on though.
Yeah.
Because it gave him 2 shield. And Geo Resonance coming in here.
Yep. Gonna see how much HP you will end up with.
Gonna give some defense to I'm not exactly sure why they're going on Shenhe, but they do have a lot of fire dice, so I guess if they wasn't going on Shenhe, they might have to tune their entire hand to pull out some
Or
animal.
just wants to reapply cryo here, I guess. I don't know.
It's not going to do anything to reapply cryo here though, because you're not going to be able to slow it to anyone. As long as you can, try to chip in some extra damage with Shenhe, with a burst or something. Maybe. I guess if you burst with Shenhe, you at least have someone damage at the end of the round, and you'll increase the damage of Zuko's burst by 1. But not really sure if that's significant.
I was thinking about it a decent bit. Still has a lot of dice left this turn. Might even be thinking through a way of like maybe being able to end it this round, although that's tough at this point.
I think
you're gonna run out of
you
dice
will
eventually.
kill Shenhe this round though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think at this point the additional, the cost reduction on the normal attack has run out. So you're gonna have to pay full price now.
Yeah. No, I don't think it matters that much since. Well, I guess maybe you could go have an actual normal attack on Xiao if that was the case, and that'll be a lot. Actually. But I'm not really sure what Xiao is gonna be able to do with Elo when he's got his Geo Resonance, his artifact defensiveness up.
Yeah, is that 10 will be at 12.
And Ito's got his burst up already up, ready to go and hit Xiao in the face.
Yeah. We'll have 2 extra dice from Vanarana.
Yo,
Ooh,
nice
wait.
Nilo.
Alright. Seems like we're back in. Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, Xiao doesn't have his burst yet, so he's got to build up to it.
Yeah, has broken through the shields now. Is still at 10. Ayu is at 9. Mental skill is going to do 2 here. Put down Ushi.
Get some shields.
Doesn't that mean that... Because it only does 2... If this was... Wolf's Greystone, it would do 3 right now, right?
Oh, that must mean that... I feel that the weapon is apparently the bell.
That's
And
actually,
not Wolf's
like...
Greystone.
Yeah. I did look at that and was like, maybe you can make that work. Either way, this is probably going to clean it up with the Adeptus Temptation, 9 damage to the face, and Ayu will take the game. Never underestimate one Geo character.
Yeah. Geo characters can be really bulky. With a ton of shields on that side. You'll be surprised how much they can 1v3.
Yeah. As Ito will be the one and only left.
Truly the one and only Ito.
Yeah. Alrighty. Not entirely sure if we have other matches. We might be looking at that for a second, but I think we can take a quick break until we maybe find something. We might be back for the next round as well, though. So stay tuned. We'll see you in a bit.
Alright, we have a replay of Jocelyn versus Aizu. Jocelyn has an interesting deck right here. It's zhongli and 2 Hydro characters. One that heals a lot.
Yeah,
And
bit of a stall deck.
shields.
On the other side, we have Xiangling Shenhe Meld with Bennett. Leah Resonance as well.
I guess Shenhe's skill is gonna increase her own damage here. And then we get the crystallize. Man, the speed up function is actually pretty nice for the end of turn summons. Animation is
Yeah. In general, just like the replay function being available is just such a blessing at this point.
Ooh, Pyras. Gets that.
There we go.
And that
Nice!
knock
Gets the
out.
chunk out.
Yeah. That's gonna be probably a problem for adjustment since, well, those ocean summons are still on the field. The other ones probably doing the most damage in this team here.
Yeah. Also, in general, like just dealing with Bennett now, because like Bennett can really like come in late game and just stall a game out really easily, and I don't really see like Kokomi or Zhongli being able to deal that much damage in return. Now, of course, they can stall well themselves, so this is going to be probably a bit of a stall fight here.
Yeah. And you gotta be careful using Kokomi's skill to not apply Hydro to yourself and get vaporized off that.
Yeah,
Big
might
Bennett on
them.
the field there.
Yeah, the power resonance is also still left on Aizero's side, so good resonance, I see.
Yeah.
It's pretty much sacking Kokomi here.
Seems like it. Yep. Then go with the quick swap for the cryo melt. And we're left with Zhongli. One man. Can this Archon beat an Adaptai and an Adventurer of a bad luck? Well, he's just such a normal attack.
I guess Shenhe isn't even an Adeptus.
Oh yeah. Whoops. Okay.
She's just really strong lady.
And that will give crystallize and a bit of survivability. And Justin does manage to roll Lotus here, but Zhongli has cryo on him, so that's not looking good. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeet,
Yeah.
that's gonna be it. And yeah, Aizero taking the match over Jocelyn. That's a decent scalp to take, you know.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Seems like round 2 is pretty much done now. We can maybe take a look at the bracket here and see who won, who lost, and the standings.
Alright. Yeah. Couple like taking it over Duck.
Yeah, got I'm too fast taking down Scaramouche.
Bro losing to Ariel, who's previous Asia major arena. We have Dog at number 1 right now.
We have Stinky Hampter taking out Jatnad.
Yo.
Mystic takes out Rev. Ariel taking out Boar. Like, yeah. Stuff's taking shape. We did not have a single tie, which is, we should be grateful for.
Yeah.
But honestly, like with how crazy, especially like the Raiden decks are, like it's really difficult to play stall right now.
Yeah, like if they can out damage your stalling, it's a bit. Well, you're not really stalling. You're just taking it in, and well, you're not really managing to do much, I guess, but taking damage. You can't manage to outstall them.
Alrighty, so we have 11 players at 2-0 right now. We got Doc, Metal. Is that supposed to be Metal? I don't know. Lisa, Potato, Izero, I'm Too Fast, Silver Wolf, Crimlet, Artemis, and Ariel. Oh, and Nuclear as well. Right.
What do you think of Jocelyn's like? You ran with 2 Hydro, 1 Geo.
Let me just quickly remind myself, Jocelyn. I don't really know. It feels like it has like a bit of the sort of wet noodle effect of like not actually enough damage to really clear through.
Yeah, it's probably because it might be because Ocean died quite early on. Or at least was the first to die on. And Kokomi and Zhongli don't really do that much damage by themselves. And the other deck was quite hard hitting with the Pyro Resonance. Plus Benny. Always gonna remember Benny.
Yeah. Let me through some of the decks here. Like, we got Inzaghi bringing Overload, like pretty much Kaching Overload, but with Electro Hypostasis instead. Find that kind of funny.
But I think we can take a break here until the next round.
Yeah.
So...
yeah.
Alright, we're back. And just in time for round 3. We do have a match, but we're waiting for them to get started, so
Yeah.
it's just us right now.
Yeah.
It's me, your boy.
As
And
we're
they
about
just
to start
started.
here.
Dodger versus Fla. With the
Yeah.
Vanessa card, I haven't really
Ooh.
seen that being played.
Yeah. It's pretty much like, it's pretty good for normal attacking decks and not much else. But I mean, this is going to be Eula Freeze with double Hydro on that. Interesting.
Yeah. Double Hydro Edo. They all look like decks that could have been previously played in the last patch. No, Fla does indeed have Vanessa
Yeah.
on the Flash deck.
It is interesting. I like. On the one hand, I would say like I would prefer the Ito in sort of like this sort of carry versus carry scenario, but on the other hand, like Eula does have a decent amount of tools. Like one, you have obviously the freeze on your side, and like Eula can build up like relatively good base damage if it's just like 1v1 sort of like bashing each other in the face.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure who I'm favoring here.
Yeah, me neither. I do kind of prefer Ito too, but I'm biased.
Yeah, you really are. I actually have no idea why you're biased, but but you will have your reasons.
I can admit that I'm a huge bias towards any venti ever, but yeah. I'm too used to the Eula Cup jokes, I guess.
Alrighty. One thing I will say, of course, we can talk about like Ito versus Eula until the cows come home, but at the same time, like we shouldn't forget that there's a Mirror Maiden on Daltir's side. Like we are sort of running a two-pronged approach here. In the end.
Yeah. I'm curious what the Mirror Maiden's for, since... Well, you already have Ito who can do a lot of damage. So... Well, and then... Well, I guess Mirror Maiden can increase the amount of Hydro damage dealt, but... The other Hydro on this team is Kokumi. She can burst though.
Yeah,
which I suppose can be pretty useful.
I think one thing that you can really do is sort of soften up targets earlier on. Do some like shenanigans with Kokumi and the Mirror Maiden, and then like really clean up. I only really do the cleanup with Ito. At the same time, you can go a lot more aggressive with Ito in this scenario, and then clean up with the Maiden. Like, having a two carry approach can do a lot of good in terms of flexibility, but usually like makes your biggest carry a bit weaker.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that deck, because I feel like Kokumi's Hydro application isn't the strongest, and you might just have preferred to have a different character with more Hydro application instead of maybe Mirror Maiden, so you can have more trigger crystallize more consistently and frequently. Like maybe you could have Oceanid or something, but I wouldn't exactly know. Anyway, since she's already got their burst off, so might be the time of Eula songs. So I think they might be going for the skill here, or looking to set up Wolf's Gravestone. Nope, the skill.
Might have even been looking at like maybe just getting some damage in with Vanessa. I don't know, but did decide on the skill, and on the other side, we have 5 dice left on Dottir's side, which at that point, like, you really have to be careful around. Is going to jump over to the Mona, can still switch one more time even now, so you're relatively safe. But after this, I think you can relatively easily just say, okay, there's not going to be big shenanigans. We can end here and start first next turn.
Yeah, the flower probably and the Mona perhaps to tank the summon damage and gives the gamblers over to Eula. And the other is going to Kokobi, perhaps to also tank the first hit from whatever Fla decides to do. And it's time for them to roll their dice.
Yeah. Due to the low risk nature of Fla's deck, actually, sorry, is it? No, Dottir's deck, sorry. Already has two energy on the Ito, 9 health still. There's a shield out as well right now, so you know you're looking relatively good in the direction of just jumping over to Ito and really doing a lot here. Ooh, finds Vanessa again. Interesting.
Yoshi and Fla's dice both not looking that good. Saved by a few Omni and plays Vanessa again. Unusable dice, but at least enough dice to place with Gravestone. And he does have Fastest Companion.
Yeah. I feel like he wants to maybe use parametric here, because like Dottir is gonna help proc it, right? At this rate.
Yeah, I think so. No, it might be better to be careful to not get procced while you've already ended your turn too.
Yeah.
That's true though. Dottir will definitely help proc it since you don't really use that much normal attacks with Kokomi and Mermaid, well, unless you're using Ito.
Well, we're going into Ito now, but there's already been a lot of switch stalling occurring, so Fla is like not really in a position to like take advantage of that now. And well, Dottir's got 8 dice left, can just go to town now.
Yeah.
We'll regain some dice here.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of dice.
Yep. Still has gamblers in hand. Is there a possibility to trigger that here? Is this going to be? Yep. 6 damage.
6 damage hit plus 2 dice. Even for gonna be able to pull off another normal attack, and that'll probably and another one as well. That'll kill Sinju here. And another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Gets 2 dice back and gets to go again. Yellow will survive this turn, but not by much at this rate.
They decided to switch out Jill. I think they would have if they placed the parametric earlier, it probably would have triggered. But I'm not too sure about that.
Well, the problem is you kind of like needed the gamblers procs and everything, so like you probably wouldn't have gotten it fast enough.
Yeah.
But still, this is like such a commanding position. I don't really like. I struggle to imagine a world in which Eula pulls this off. But you know, I've been wrong before.
Yeah. Good thing that not here decided to switch to Kokomi since Flaw still has the Sing-Shu rain swords. So could have easily just forced Ido if Dota Hero didn't switch out there. So good move on Dota Hero's part. Also has Wolf's Gravestone in hand. How's the ult ready too?
Yeah, just don't really have like enough dice to really do anything too crazy this turn.
Yeah. Don't have a lot of cards either to tune for that dice.
Yeah, we might see the Chang the 9th proc pretty quickly, but even then, it's already going to be down to 3 dice. Free switch as well.
Good thing that Fly's gamblers for them at least. But they're back
Yeah,
into
that's 6 damage.
And that's the
Yeah.
end.
Does have the
Wasted
weapon.
moment.
Does have the burst, and here we go. Ito taking it down. Dot here, taking his I think 2nd win.
Yeah, Flaw did have Hydro Resonance, but I couldn't use it because he didn't have the appropriate dice. Couldn't use for that dice either since he was on Eula. Rest in peace. Yeah. I'm not sure if we have
It seems like we have a matchup lined up. It's Crapperholic versus Red. That's a good one. I want to see that.
Yeah. We'll wait for the match to come up. Then
I think Rev actually bringing a cool deck.
what are they bringing?
Oh, Ito Ningguang Raiden. That's pretty nice. And Crapaholic on the other side, I guess we're jumping right in, is bringing Shenhe Scissorbait Raiden. That's a brew. It is a replay as well, so we're gonna go through this relatively quickly.
Yeah. And they're gonna go for Cripolic's gonna go for the Super Conduct. Apparently.
Is that a talent card in hand? I think that's the Raiden talent card in hand. Oh no, that's okay. That's not gonna be a shrine.
Yeah. That'll give some healing.
Yeah.
It's
Overall
really
not.
hard.
Overall not. I don't know. I like some of them shrine is very like has a lot of value, but at the same time, I really don't like it too much, just because it really doesn't get its full value that often, and it's not very targeted, you know.
Yeah, it's very spread out as well. They just strategize and know how to use the foot who you mage. We're gonna have some cryo application here.
Yeah.
It does worry me a bit that Rav already has Edoverse, Ningguang's Toolverse, or from having already set up Raiden. So it looks like they're already ready to go.
Very much
Town
so.
soon.
Rev has not revealed the Rose Gravestone yet, to be fair, so that's still a piece missing.
True.
One thing I am kind of wondering is, like, in these replays, why can't we see the opponent's hand, actually?
True. Where's my opponent's hand?
Like,
Alright, yep. To the hoyoverse.
Yep, only gonna do 5 here, though. Decent bit of setup here.
And another set of summons.
Yeah, that's gonna pretty much last you for the rest of the game now. So you can very much risk the system mage here. It's just gonna switch over though. And another normal. It does not want to give over the extra dice from the whatchamacall? From the gamblers. And this is pretty much gonna end the turn. Ooh, Rev has the resonance dice. Still not going to be enough to get the gamblers to proc, but at the very least you're set up to burst again. You're got everybody very low.
Yeah. It does bring Ito to 4 HP, however. But Ryan's also not looking pretty PG as well. I'm not really sure what the game plan of Crapoholic's deck is though. I guess that he's going to go for super conduct.
Yeah, it's pretty much a like super conduct spam. Like it abuses many like plus damage abilities as you can, but you know the bursts you're enabling with right in here just aren't really that worth it.
Like none of the characters in Cravolic team strike me as huge damage dealers, I guess. Like Ryder's burst support, I guess, who has elemental application, and then well, that's a lot of damage with burst. You know, distance skill mostly does elemental application. Aside from that burst, I don't think she does a lot of damage.
Yeah, this is tough. Here comes the Shatter is going to be able to take out the Shenhe. We're gonna see the Gamblers proc as well.
Yeah, now, I don't think there's not that much the Cryo Assistant can do here.
Yeah, Crapola caught a bit with their pants down. He's going to be able to get the yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Rev is just gonna how's it called? Ramp is gonna be able to end first here.
Yeah, that's gonna be really important for Rev.
That's gonna take out the Raiden.
Yeah. And it's all down to 1v1. Crapaholic does get a lucky dog, which will help his survivability, but that Favonius Cathedral just purged in midair due to the amount of cards he's holding in his hand.
Yeah.
That Edo card in hand is just not gonna be able to do anything because it's unused.
It seems like though that Rev will be able to survive. Crapaholic will be able to survive this turn, and Ningguang, like outside of the burst, can't really do that much damage. Especially considering that there's no elemental application left for Rev either.
Yeah. We'll see if Rav has any healing cards in hand too. And the Cryo System does have burst up.
Yeah, Crapaholic is gonna end first, and Rev is gonna get Ningguang back up to 6. That's gonna go down though again to
yeah, I think Crapaholic's got this in the bag.
Yeah, that should just be the burst and done. That was a great turnaround, and really shows like the power of the system mage. I honestly like out of the new characters. I've seen obviously a lot of players like swarm all over like Venti, Nahida is really cool, Raiden. You got Xiao, but honestly, I think the system mage is going to like stay a bit of a sleeper for a while, but is going to turn out like a really good card in the long run.
Yeah, she does a really good cryo application with dealing cryo application on the skill plus doing a cryo summon. It kind of reminds me of Fisher and Mona,
Mm,
along with having a 3 burst cost that does do a lot of damage, which can
yeah,
be nice in the pick, like both of those two characters.
like both has off-field application as well as like I often when you're like left on Mona as your last character or left on Fischl as your last character, you kind of despair. Not really with System Mage. System Mage can really hold her own in a simplified game state.
Mm, I think that might have been also in part due to the opposing character being Ningguang, though, who also doesn't do a lot of damage outside of her burst.
Mm-hmm.
But she did manage to carry on there. But also in part due to the cards that helped her with the Lucky Dog, probably helping to save her HP a bit, and along with the the food card there. Without those healing options, she'll probably be dead.
We still have 2 matches left to report, but we can maybe take a little look at the bracket, the matches that have been going on. 2 matches that are left are I'm Too Fast versus Dog and Rocky versus Daniel. We got Redshifted taking down Scaramouche, Criminal taking out Potato, Metal taking out Ariel, Inzaghi beating Lisa, Jatnat over Rhea, Duck. I'm not sure if that's a default win, maybe. Duck here taking out Fly, as we saw. Ooh, I'm Too Fast just took down Dog as well. So yeah, Wanderer taking out Mystic, Jocelyn dropping out actually. That's kind of sad.
Oh.
Art taking down Runic. All right, let's look quickly at our 3-0 players then. We just, as I just said, I'm Too Fast took down Dog, so I'm Too Fast.
Yeah, Inazagi,
It's gonna be 3-0.
Mattel, Silverwolf, Archbishop, and Z-Equivalent as 3 zeros. If Z-Equivalent the previous major winner, I think. And
Yep. Yeah, that's a lot of 3-0s. I think we might. Okay, so that's 2 rounds left, so we might have 2 5-0 players actually. In which case, we might need to do a bit of playoff between them.
No, I don't. We don't do a playoff with 2-5-0. You only do a playoff if there's no 5-0 winner.
Okay, fair enough. That's okay then. Alrighty. Guess we can
Top cut. Yeah.
take a bit of a break until the next round is up. And yeah, we'll see you there.
Yep. See ya. Alright. We've got another match back in soon.
Yep. Seems like we're going to cover I'm Too Fast versus Z Kremlet. Both 3-0 right now, so that's nice.
Yeah. I think you saw Z Kremlet earlier. Z Kremlet's running a Zeke. Give me a moment to check. Because I forgot. Should have venti xiao team against I'm Too Fast, who is running Mona, Hutao, and Kokobi.
Oh, a
Ooh, I haven't
hutao.
seen that before. Yeah. That'll be pretty interesting. Double Hydro Hutao.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very much like trying to keep hutao alive. Probably gonna try to dip down into those like sub 6 numbers more often, and then come back up.
That Mona will provide a lot of elemental application that Hutao player. Kokobi can do, I guess. Yeah. This match will determine who will go for 0, which will help in determining whether they can get a majors qualification or not. If they are indeed going for that.
Yeah, 4-1 is always like a really good step towards making it to the majors. A
Yeah.
5-0 obviously like all but guarantees it.
As long as you get another 3-2, but yeah.
Yeah, like that's supposed to be what it is, but then like by the end of the patch, we might sometimes not have people like enough people who have 8 wins. So.
Oh, we do have 5 weeks this week. This week.
Yeah,
this
fair
patch.
enough. That's gonna help. That's gonna help for sure.
Yeah. And we do have a bunch of new faces in this new patch as well.
Yeah, always great to see. I really like that. Essentially, like I think it's really the like introducing 4 archons that has people like really hooked back in.
Venti, my man. Okay.
A lot of fan favorite characters as well, like
Yeah.
you know, hutao coming in,
Xiao.
xiao. Yeah.
Yeah, Shenhe is as well as
Music. What's
yeah,
that?
as well as Child. And I believe we're gonna drop into the match right now. Yep. So Zeke versus I'm Too Fast. A 3D10 here. I'm really in the way the woman apparently though.
Who
I
needs woven
suppose
dice?
not.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yep.
just keep the hand. It's a good one, honestly. Like you got some dice fixing, got some ramping, got some you know, some power cards.
Yeah.
Can't ask for much more.
Pretty good end here. Though I'm too fast to start on hutao first. I think maybe you can bait out the cry application from the shenhe and then release it onto one of perhaps, or actually you could just be starting with hutao first because you want to start with hutao first to do some pyro. I hear there's a FDK that you can the first turn kill you can do with hutao. Actually. So I'm not exactly sure of the details of what you need to do for it.
Like I think you need to essentially apply pyro with hutao. Also put the blossom on, then switch to another character to like do a resonance kill. I think that's probably what you do.
Yeah.
But in this case, we have hydro resonance, so I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much dice you need for it, but I don't think that's happening today.
Yeah. Crimlet just gonna ramp up here.
And so it's up too fast.
Yeah. Very conservative first turn of both of them. Crimlet not even having taken damage yet.
Yeah, Optifa just up hutao and got some rampant. Is able to get off the soul here, and we'll get 2 free softs. Also has venti burst now available. That is the option he decides to use. We'll go into Kokomi now and elemental skill.
Ooh. Actually, honestly, good idea. Takes away the cryo, so there's no spoil available right now.
Yeah. So it does allow Shenhe to go and refresh in icy curls too. And if they decide to search to hutao, the equivalent can just go back and search to xiao or venti with no cost in dice either. That free swap really gives a lot of flexibility, but Optifast is just gonna wrap here. It's set up. Not wrap, just need some setup. It's too very city down.
Yeah, like if I'm too fast to act, like there's like setup being done, but right now I don't really like. I don't really see like the power play it's leading to right now.
Yeah. Gonna give the equivalent the chance to go if they want to tune their entire hand here. No, I suppose that's all they're watching their head either.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna go for the burst here. Could have gone to the skill.
Gets the infusion. Everyone on the other side will now be infused with cryo. Gets the draw from the from the Sealy as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be free lead. You can, since I already inflicted the cryo, you can just, you're guaranteed the soul here.
Yeah.
Unless they decide to go Kokomi and Hydro E, but unless they have a fast swap, that's not gonna happen fast enough. For a soul to not happen.
Yeah, 11 damage. Sorry, 11 dice turn as well now for Crimlet. This is gonna be have to like hutao is gonna have to start carrying this now, and
yeah,
it's gonna be difficult to really get that to stick though. Gonna do the setup. Gonna be swelled out. Actually, wait, no, Venti can't do that. I might.
Yeah. Hutao might be able to get some healing in if she managed to get a burst up. Or Hydro-S, that works as well.
Yeah. It's going to be able to chunk Venti pretty low and does have energy 4 burst now. So we might see the comeback now.
Yeah. So I think they're gonna do some cryo application on hutao now. Able to refresh the either the icy crows or add a +1 cryo damage to the burst.
Yeah. Either way, Crimlet has a 4 dice advantage right now, and Amtafast is kind of has to act right now. So I feel like you kind of need to do like you can't really burst here and then like leave the Crimlet the rest of the turn. You kind of just have to stall this out a bit somehow. I don't really know.
Good burst and then switch to a character that you don't really care about dying, but
yeah.
Or you could switch. Might be looking for the wrap here.
Yeah, that's not gonna be a takedown here. Send off. That's pretty
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
And yeah, it's just gonna end the turn there. So what can Kremlet do with the rest of the turn?
Could get in back some icicle stacks.
Yeah.
Though they're
Could-
probably looking switch. Antifaz is probably looking switchy hutao decks around, so
Yeah. Can
might
believe in
not
down,
be too nice.
soak up 2 dice.
Yeah. We're gonna go in Mona. Yeah, tank that animal summon. No, that's not gonna leave Hutao with any quiet application, which is not that nice for Zcomlet if they want to get in some souls.
Yeah.
Just gonna let Venti just tag that, and well, goodbye, Venti. I did not
Yep,
see that Blood Blossom coming.
Yeah, it's just gonna take the fall here. Kremlet is gonna go over to Xiao now. Now the problem is sort of I'm too fast has to like either you let Mona go down here to a plunging attack, in which case the problem is that you have the cryo application going over to Hutao, or you switch to Hutao and just tank it, and those are both not really the greatest options.
Well, the cryo application goes to Hutao. I'm not sure it actually matters that much anymore, since it will swirl onto Mona, which I guess you don't really care about dying anymore this late in. Since you just wanna go ham on Hutao. No. So you're not gonna be able to get any more Hydro applications. Other than that Hydro summon there.
Yeah, this is gonna deal a huge ton of damage though.
Yeah, with Vaporize, Burst.
If there's an Adeptus Temptation, that's enough to take out Xiao here.
Yeah.
That's the only way though.
That might be his 1v1 with Shenhe and Hutao.
There's the Adeptus.
Ooh. That's not gonna be favorable for Z-Kiblet. Shenhe is not really the character you exactly look for dealing tons of damage. But she will buff her own damage right here with icicles and bursts.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh
Whoa.
no. Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, that sure just happened. Well,
Yeah. She's gonna have a burst available right soon. Next turn.
Maybe even this turn
It
with
will
a dice. Do we have an extra
Oh
dice?
yeah, it will roll with.
Wait,
Oh
an
my
extra
god.
dice. Oh my god. Actually, it's just gonna
Okay,
normal
you go
attack
for
here. It doesn't
normal
even have
attack.
to go too hard here.
Yeah. Up to fast only had one card left, so he might not have been able to get the dice able for the burst as well.
Yeah.
Though Zcomlet does attack first. Could be able to get some. Did Zcomlet mention any food that would help him here?
I don't think. Maybe he got some food, but not the food that. Oh, there it is though.
Oh, you
Never
have
mind.
a Lotus, but
Had both. Nice. Okay.
that would definitely help him. I don't know if it would be enough.
Is there a chance?
Is there a chance? I do not know the calculations.
Okay, so 7 damage would have to be dealt. Oh, we got a Lotus Crest on the other side. It's gonna be 6, I think. So it's gonna leave Shenhe on 1, but I don't think Shenhe can really blast through a Lotus Crisp.
Yeah.
And that
Shenhe
should
can
be
be
all she
good
wrote.
now. He's kind of dead.
Yeah, and I'm Too Fast is gonna take the win after long early game, and is gonna go 4-0. So yeah, I shouldn't have doubted.
Mm-hmm.
Like never doubt. I guess I should just get it into my head. Never doubt the carry team, like the team with one carry, until the one carry has actually started popping.
Yeah. And here I wasn't that confident in the hutao double hydro either. Popped up against Shenhe venti team. Man.
Yeah. Looks like we might be able to get some replays up. I guess while we figure that out, we're gonna take a very quick break, and we're gonna see you in just a second, pretty much.
Alright. Bye bye.
Let's
Shrines
see.
running Cursing Raiden Shogun and Ganyu deck. Super Conduct. And it's versus Raiden Electro Charge.
Running the
Turbo
Tenshu
here.
Kaku.
And the Sangonovia's Shrine as well. Oh, the setup here. Right, this is gonna go for the double attack. And not the skill. I feel like could have run for the skill for some electro application. But that's alright, I guess. Sure.
Yeah, at least they're going for a very early Sangonomiya Shrine, and yeah, just healed for one.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the problem with it.
We did see two people now place their Sangonovia's shrines pretty early on.
Yeah. We got Raiden ready to burst now, pretty much.
Yep, both of them too.
Gonna have to do some tuning, but seems like we are going to see it. That's also gonna mean Omen is like just live now as well.
Yeah. The other Mona burst all up here too.
Yeah. It seems like Raiden is pretty much the like future of Superconduct now that Ganyu needs 3 energy to burst. Because like Ganyu burst was like the thing that let that you go like that you apply a lot of cryo in Superconduct. So you really need that Ganyu burst up like over and over.
Yeah. I'm curious if it means that you can now run, if it'll be possible to run the IME now with Raiden. I suppose you'd rather have Chargin instead of Ayaga. But it might be, I wonder if it'd be too slow. Do you have Gandhi here? Gonna go for the exile. And just electrize. No need to skill anything. Which will do a ton of damage to Mona, who will also go for the burst. And leave Ganyu at a critical HP, which is not that great to leave your single. Okay, I guess they're just gonna sack Ganyu now. I don't particularly like it that much since it's the only cryo applicator. And if they had to set off, you just have no cryo application anymore.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily sure if that's a problem though, because like you have the Gunny Burst up now, and you've got like all of the energy you need on Kaching. So really, unless Lisa can do a lot of healing here, I think this is just enough damage to take everyone out anyway.
Oh, that's true. That does deal a lot of piercing damage to everyone. So I guess it's not unnecessary. And I'm not really sure what else you could have done and gotten you with a ring that low. Still though, if Doc tried it, if the opponent had a set off. Oh well. It did get nerfed, so less people will probably play it now.
Yep, there's the leave it to me. Here comes
And,
the Kaching Burst, and that should be a game.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's go. Triple kill.
Damn.
That's the moments that Kaching and Superconduct like lives for.
Yeah, that run was the MVP. Being able to get that got you and Kaching burst up. To do that much damage to everyone. And that opponent just really didn't really feel like they could do anything against them.
Yeah. Seems like we've got most people reporting now, so we can maybe take a little look at the matchups and at the bracket.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like we have any more matches, which means the next one might be soon. So perhaps we can take a look at the bracket.
Yeah. We got Farmers taking out Tarantula. Let's actually see the 3-0 matchups. So I'm Too Fast takes out Crimlet. We got
Inagi and Silver Wolf fighting out for the 5-0.
Yeah, let's see who they beat, I guess.
And
we got Silver Wolf taking out Metal and Inzaghi. Trying to find Inzaghi right now.
Yep.
Yeah. So those three are gonna pretty much be fighting for the 5-0. One of them will have to go up against one of our 3-1 contenders, of which we have a decent few, honestly, at this point.
Yeah, that's Artirisu, 8SV, Dark Shrine, Craftaholic, I'm Too Fast, and wait no, that's the equivalent. I'm Too Fast. Just one.
Yeah. Hasn't
So
quite.
Hasn't reported yet, so it'll be 3-4-0 contenders.
Alrighty. I think we're gonna take a short break. Round 5 is about to start. We're gonna set up a match and hopefully maybe get some of that 4-0 action. And yeah, we'll see you there.
See ya.
And
All
we
right.
are back with a matchup between Zekrimlet versus Darkshrine. Sadly, we have not been able to catch any of the 4-0 action since none of the players are in a position to stream right now. So we're just gonna take this 3-1 matchup. Zekrimlet versus Darkshrine, still very important for major qualification. So let's enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. Seems like they're starting on Ganyu here. I might be going for Ganyu's skill, and then you switch back to Ryan, and you get the Ryan verse, and then you can just go back to Ganyu, which would now have full energy now to verse, which would be pretty neat.
Yep. We're gonna get the energy after Shenhe.
Yeah, looks like Zekrimlet's going for the Shenhe burst possibly. And is gonna be able to get some cry application on the Ryan, which will be pretty neat to swell in next turn possibly. Probably will be able to, since Dark Shrine's likely going to be able to stick on Ryan how to build her burst up. Oh, you do have both their POVs right here, which is pretty neat.
Yep, we're gonna seeing the hesitation there to maybe play Iron Tongue Tian here. Haven't seen that card in a while. People have sort of moved a bit away from it, but it still has its places, especially in these Raiden decks. Just for the reload, essentially.
Yeah.
Seeing the Cathedral come down, so it's really not possible to deal too much damage to Raiden here. So Criminal is just gonna end turn here. Both players almost done with the setup.
Dark Shrine does not get his Electro Dice, unfortunately. And Zekrimlet has no edible dice. Rest in peace. It happens. How are they gonna deal with the dice they got though? Is another question.
Yeah, you could normal attack here and then burst with one tuning.
Yeah, Dark Shrine skills here. He's not. I don't think he's gonna be able to get the dice for the burst. Yeah, unfortunately.
Like you pretty much have to tune everything if you wanted to burst here.
Yeah. He's deciding. Oh, don't think he's gonna be able to burst this round then.
Okay. It's fine though. It's going to maybe just be able to build some energy on Kuching.
Is able to get more cards to the ceiling, which will help him if he decides to tune. Decides to switch over to cutting.
Yeah, Iron Tongue Tian is out as well, of course. So.
Oh yeah, that will be able to build one energy on cursing, which will also make a ready burst if Dark Shrine ends on cursing.
Yeah. One thing you could actually do here is go for the Calx art, then have Tian. Actually, no, wouldn't give it to Raiden. Would give it to Ganyu instead. Never mind.
Oh.
Because if he calcs out here.
He's hovering over it.
Yeah, and it's going to do a normal attack here to get the burst ready for the start of next turn, which could be pretty strong. It's definitely like one of the best ways to deal with sort of the unfortunate dice situation here.
But you do delay your... Actually, no. You're still going to be able to get the Iron Tongue Tien out here. The Iron Tongue Tien. Even though Lisu is more commonly run, there are still reasons to run this guy.
Yeah.
It's gonna delay getting up Ganyu's first still. But now you have full Kutsing burst. Alright, roll on again. With Z equivalent having 12 dice now. It is able to get off a swell with the quick swap, and I guess it's gonna load us in case to mitigate the damage from the Riding Burst.
Yep. Really, you know, like you're definitely getting value out of it right now. So
Yeah.
why not?
Structure Line does not get lucky with dice again.
I mean, you can, yeah, you can
and
tune one and still be able to burst, but at that point you're still kind of screwed again.
yeah, he's not gonna be able to do much with the rest of his dice because he just does not have that much cards to tune either. I guess he can place Cathedral down with the rest of the dice he has left. So
Ugh.
yeah.
I feel like you just have to like tune and just take the hit. It sucks, but there's like not much you can do otherwise.
Yeah, I feel like you just have to burst here because
Yeah,
Either-
tune, leave it to
either
me.
way-
Just yeah. There
someone's
we go.
taking the hit from the xiao burst, and it might as well be Raiden because she's just does the job after she does her burst.
Mhm. There's an argument you could have actually Kutching bursted instead. Like take this. Take. The problem is at that point you'd have to keep the quick swap, which means that when you couldn't put the cathedral down. So I think that's a problem really here.
Well, we will get the gamblers off here, which will enable him to use another skill or normal attack
Mm.
here. Or you could also liven the lantern if he decides to wrap instead.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't there? Yeah, you can do the free switch. You can actually then use the animal resonance and get the plunging attack out. Yep.
Oh, that's sick. It'll give 2 more dice with Xiao's talent activated. I think you can skill again. If I'm correct. Or decides
No,
not to go for
it seems like a once per turn. That is ooh, passes here. Seems to like pretty much the match is gonna end next turn.
Wait,
So you actually keep the Lieben to tune it essentially.
I think
'Cause you
you
can't
can
get the
just
value
kill
out
the
of it.
xiao there though, because it was 2 cost only. And then they were killed. And I think Cursing would have been dead at end of 12 in this summon. Already. Or... Not sure it will change much though, but... Depends on what Dark Shrine has. Oh. It's not looking good.
Yeah.
With only 2 cards in hand, none of them defensive food options.
Yeah, just has to burst here, and that's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Primlet gonna take. Actually, doesn't even have to switch. Just skills here.
Wait for Shenhe to die. Then burst and xiao. Actually, don't even need a burst. He already has his burst.
Yeah, you just need to do the plunging attack, and that should be it. Xiao taking the win. Kremlet going up to 4-1, taking a huge step towards the major. Huge step towards defending the title, I guess.
And that is it.
GG's. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Let me quickly check who's taken some wins here. Not many people have reported yet. We have Scaramouche taking down Wanderer, Jetnet taking out Ariel, and Cherry taking out Redshifted. So it was a quick match as well.
Yeah.
Metal also went up to 4-1, taking down.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems like we can maybe get another match, or at least half of one.
And then that will probably be our last match over here. That's the case.
Yeah. We got Crapaholic taking out 8SB, getting them up to 4-1 as well. Fleur takes out Runic, which means Fleur went 3-2. And yeah, we're looking at our options right now.
Yeah. I think we could get a replay here.
Yeah, that sounds good.
What do you think about this entire tournament so far?
I mean, it's super interesting, just based on how many different strategies we've seen, and how many things seem to work out as well. Like, just looking at the 4-0s, we got I'm Too Fast on hutao, we got Silver Wolf on Ito, and Inzaghi was, I kind of forget. Inzaghi was on the Electro Hypostasis deck, yeah. So,
Yeah.
everybody trying new stuff.
There's a lot of variety, which is very nice to see.
Yeah. Like, it's pretty much like there's 3 types of ways that people slot cards into decks right now, which is, like, either they're, like, super strong, so you really want to build around them. You can slot them into existing decks, or they sort of like create entirely new strategies. Which that's where a lot of people are a lot more hesitant. Obviously, like bringing completely new stuff. But at the same time, like we've seen some great creations. We've seen the double hydro hutao. We've seen some stuff over in EU as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been pretty neat.
Yeah. What's been your favorite deck today?
Okay, I like seeing that hutao double hydro deck. So probably that, but I will say that my favorite deck has to be venti shenhe because it has venti in it. And I'm biased for decks that make venti good because
Yeah, head empty
let's go
venti.
venti.
Let me actually
What's your
check.
favorite deck from today?
I mean, from what we've seen, I really enjoyed the hutao deck as well. I like the sort of Ito double geo plus Raiden version.
Oh yeah,
That
that's pretty neat.
yeah. There's some decks we haven't seen that I find kind of like really fascinating that I would like to see some of. Obviously, like Inzaki bringing Electro Hypostasis into Overload sounds like an absolute blast.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see any nahida stuff, which was around. But yeah, I think there's still a lot to explore here in the coming weeks. Maybe even tomorrow in the America Weekly as well.
Ooh, yeah. I pretty excited for tomorrow's weekly. Get to see even more decks. Yeah. To try and get a game here. Oh,
I'm a bit tired, I'll be honest. I am an EU citizen, but I got up like at ungodly hours yesterday, so
what time?
but it was 10 p.m.
Oh my gosh. I sleep at 10 p.m. and you're waking up at 10 p.m.
Yeah, I've got some sleep issues. Not gonna get too deep into it, but essentially it means that I don't have a sleep schedule and I wake up at different times every single day. Which can be fun, but can also be terrifying.
Yeah. What time is the Asia tournament for you?
It started at 9, and it's now 11:30. It's honestly a pretty
8
quick tournament.
PM. Yeah, that's pretty quick.
What's the time where you at right now?
5:32. Gonna be dinner soon. Pretty good time for me. This tournament. Well, I'm indeed for a major, so I guess it's not really surprising, but still.
Alrighty. So we have our winners confirmed at the very least. We got Inzaghi, and I'm Too Fast taking the 5-0 slots.
Pog.
That
Level 5
is
hutao. And
that
the
it, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
double hydro. I mean, yeah, and the double pyro electro hypostasis deck.
And yeah, it seems like we might be able to get the replay of Crapaholics match as our last little treat for today against 8SB. As we jump in, we got 8SB actually running the double Animo, like the old school double Animo plus Shenhe list. I found that
Yeah.
I found that really fun. I don't decide.
ASB is old novel animal main.
Mm,
I actually kind of learned double animal from helped to learn from one of your guides. So now they've
yeah,
upgraded it with Shenhe.
yeah. It really like it gives double animo like a some new wind into the sails because like it just means you can do so much like more damage than you used to, but you still have like the disruption capabilities, which I don't think like I think it's kind of sad that the xiao venti variant isn't really utilizing that much.
Hmm. Yeah, but you do manage to get a lot of damage through swells with the variant and the single target with xiao. Some people do want sequels instead of xiao. It's gonna get some more fire crows up. Well tuned for also more quills and fire application.
Yeah, this like we've seen this deck from Crapaholic before. Both of these decks really just kind of want to spread as much damage across the board as possible. Aren't really too concerned with taking anybody in particular.
Yeah. No Crapaholic does switch into the cryosis, which is does kind of feel more of a weakness of the TCG Shenhe variant since you don't have free softs like ventis to utilize to apply the cryo application and manage to get this wolves off with being able to slow swap and stall out turns. And
Ooh, the
will really
send-off.
send off that Hoyoverse.
Alrighty. Summon comes back as well. So yeah, Crapaholic in a really good position now. The thing is though,
switch to Rider, deny the swole again.
yeah. The thing is though, like 8SB is running double animo, and double animo, like as opposed to Crapaholic's deck, is running a lot of healing usually, like a couple cathedrals, Wang Shuin. Nowadays can probably even run run the Sanganamir Shrine, and like Lucky Dog, Pizza, all of the good stuff.
ASB's not being able to get that much damage on Crapaholic deck. Alex deck who just healed his entire team with Sanganamir Shrine. That lack of souls is really killing ASB's ability to do damage. Here I feel. Because it's at least a -2 damage that you're missing out of every not soul you're hitting. And with those cryo kills, it's probably at least -2. And then you have to keep swapping back into Shenhe to reapply cryo. At least you've got all the characters to cryo on now though.
Yep, you got the quills up as well, so now is really the time. Interesting, going for Lucky Dog on Shenhe. I wouldn't have expected that, honestly.
Yeah. I guess they're going for the reverse here to make sure that you always have some cryo application now. And plus for the +1 cryo damage. But those two animals on the side are not looking very healthy. That Seafood Conduct did not help either right now. But 8SB does have a lot of cards in 8SB's hands, so they probably have some healing options here.
Yeah. And the problem is we're also not even like this isn't even like a ramp turn for HSP, so it's going to be difficult to really like start putting in the heals. Now, Jean is not too far from bursting, so that can definitely help as well.
Let's get off the chaotic entropy.
Okay. It seems like HSP is just trying to concentrate entirely on Jean and just essentially try to solo in with Jean. I'm not entirely sure if they're running... Yep, there it is, the Aquila Favoni. I was almost like certain that was going to be the reason.
Yeah, but can Aquila even survive as well? And those are the questions.
Yeah, did not...
That summon end of turn damage. That
did
summon
not
end of
actually
turn
do
damage.
anything to save it. I don't know. That's okay. That's just game. Never mind.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. You had 3 dice. Did you have nothing to heal Jean with there?
I guess so. No food. No Favoni's Cathedral. No vacuum pizza. Apparently. Only Aquila and a dream, I guess.
Yeah. Like, sometimes you can just do it with Jean, but it wasn't meant to be. So, yeah, that's going to be the win for Crapaholic, going 4-1. Not sure if we have the winner screen already. Ready to go?
Yeah, sometimes Jean can 1v3, but she was already low on HP. She didn't have any food to sustain her. No location card that healed her, unfortunately. Rest in peace, Jean. And I think we're ready for the winner screen, so we'll take a look at that right now.
Do show. And these are our 2 winners. We got Inzaghi on the Electro Hypostasis, Faturi Pyro Agent, and Bennett, the kind of classic classic Overload deck reinvented, and couldn't be happier to see it make it into another cycle that successfully.
Yeah. And we have I'm Too Fast, Double Hydro, hutao right here. With a lot of defensive options like Cathedral, Millilith, and some healing food.
Hydro Resonance.
Which is probably, that was pretty important to keep hutao alive, to be able to push out that damage to hutao.
Yeah. Also really happy to see like a decent amount of new cards run as well. We got the Treasure Seeking Seele in both. We got Heavy Strike in both. We got Varanara on Inzagi's side, Samara City on the other. People are really like excited to make these cards work, and I think rightfully so. Some of these cards are really like going to shake up the meta. Let me just maybe quickly read off our 4-1s, just for completion's sake, I guess. Mm-hmm. Actually, we still have some.
Some games left going.
Yeah, or at least not like filled in on Battlefly. Let me just go with the ones that we have right now. Silent Wolf, Silver Wolf, Wave, Metal, Crimlet, Dog, Potato, and Crapaholic all went 4-1. We'll take a huge step towards the major, and yeah, that's I think pretty much it for us today.
Yeah. So let's transition over to shout out our socials. Woohoo!
Yep. We are on obviously on Discord, where we hold our tournaments, discord.gg/GITCG. We're on YouTube and Twitter as well. On the Reddit, we also post some of the breakdowns, and we have a website as well.
Yeah, we also have a hoyolab, which is at GITCG. We'll call that called GITCG, and also Facebook. And you should also join our partners, KQM, who is actually hosting a karaoke event right now. But yeah, at disco.gg/kutzing, KQM official on Twitter, and Kutzing Mains on YouTube. And they also have a Reddit and also a website.
Yeah, they're doing theory crafting for Genshin and the GITCG, as well as a bunch of other like events and stuff. They're really active, so do give them a look as well.
Yeah, if you're interested in Honkai Star Rail, they've also opened up the Honkai Star Rail server recently with Honkai Star Rail TC. So we'll be seeing you all at the next tournament tomorrow. Well, not us, different people, but you know,
Yeah.
tomorrow's gonna be the NA tournament. There will be a stream.
Let me quickly check this. It's going to be Rin and most likely Spectre going to see you there. Let's just shout out quickly the people who've done stuff today for us. We got Epid and Binzu doing most of the organizing. We got Cheeple doing the stream. Spectre helping out a lot with that as well as Kojo in the background organizing some of the POVs. And yeah, thanks everyone.
Thank you all, and for coming as well. And hope you all have a good day, or a good night, or whatever. And see you all next time. Bye bye.